Hi guys, just did my PS3 video, so I thought I'd just do a shorter one on the 360. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games here. So a few, not too many. Some of them still sealed. In fact, they were all sealed. I've opened some of them, and then a little extra that I've been wanting to get for quite some time. In fact, I'll show you the extra first, and that is it's not the hard drive, but it was a migration kit, because basically. I'm trying to think, I got an Elite a few months ago, whenever it was, black Xbox 360 Elite, and I took the old hard drive that I had. It was only 20 gigs, so it's a small one, and I wanted all my saved games transferred over to my new hard drive, which is 80 or 100 gig, whatever it is, can't remember. So I needed this. Now, there's plenty of cheap ones doing the rounds on eBay. I didn't want to take a risk, so basically I just went out and bought the official one, and yeah, and it's a newer version, so it comes without the CD. It's just basically just this. You plug that in on the top like that, if I can actually do it, and then that goes into the actual 360. Bob's your uncle. So that's pretty simple. Let me just move this actually. I know you can't see what I'm doing. There you go. It's better. Right. So now onto the games. Now these probably ended up costing. They're all sealed around about $35, $40. Which is really cheap. In fact, maybe a bit more, maybe about $50, about 30 quid. Now, I got these all, apart from one. Well, in fact, I got them all on Amazon, but apart from one, the rest of them came from Amazon Warehouse, which, even though they're sealed, they're technically used, but they're basically games that are they were returned if the customer didn't want it, or for whatever reason. But they're all pretty mint, so I'm really pleased about that. In fact, I'm telling a lie, because one of them I got on eBay, but the rest of them from Amazon. The other one that came from Amazon is just a brand new from the main website, brand new sealed, relatively full price, it was $30. So I'm lying straight away about the price. I said I got them all for like $50 or something, probably about $70 I think, whatever. Anyway, so the one I paid about $25–30 for brand new is this one, Sonic's Sega All-Stars Racing, or Sonic Sega All-Stars Racing, with Banjo-Kazooie. How can you forget that? Now, only put this on briefly. We had a bit of a laugh on it, you know, multiplayer. It was alright. It's not as good as like a Mario Kart or whatever, but it's fun. It's fun. So, in fact, I'd never even thought of getting this, and I saw it on COD 2 Fans Pickups, and it looked fantastic. Or looked a laugh, I should say, at least. And I think he recommended it, so I picked it up, and like I say, it's alright. It's not awful. I played it for like 15–20 minutes. I know for a fact I will like it more in the future. So many games I haven't got around to giving it a chance yet. But it's alright. The one I got from eBay, Mass Effect. I've been wanting to get this for such a long time. It's kind of like on the PS3, the Fallout game, which is obviously available on 360 as well. Never got round to buying it. And this is another one. Mass Effect has been out like, what, 2 or 3 years? But I finally got it. When I get to play it is anyone's guess. But I'm looking to get that soon. Let me just change this track a minute. How bad is this? Because otherwise it's got to play so. Oh no, I'll keep it on the back. I was going to change the music, forget it. I'll do it in a second. Ridge Racer 6. Been wanting this for ages. I mean, I'm a massive Ridge Racer fan, going back to the original one. Nostalgically, massive to me, the original Ridge Racer. I love it. And yeah, so I've not played this, not even played the demo. I've played Ridge Racer 7 to 6 on the PS3. Thought it was alright. So we'll see what this one's like. I think this is exclusive to the 360. So that's interesting. Street Fighter 4. Again, another game which is hugely nostalgic and arguably my favourite ever game. Now I am going to change the music because something awful's going to come on in a minute. If that wasn't bad enough. Let's have a look around. This makes great YouTube in this, doesn't it? Let's go for something funny. I don't know. Let's go for like... oh, man alive. Alright, let's go for this. Here we go. I like everything, so yeah. Duran Duran. Who doesn't like Duran Duran? If you say you don't, you're lying. Everyone likes at least one of their songs. Alright. Girls on Film, by the way. I digress. So Street Fighter 4. This is a great game. I love it. I'm a huge 2D fighting game fan. And Street Fighter 2, as I might have said before I lost concentration changing the track, Arguably, Street Fighter 2, arguably my favourite game ever. Absolutely love it. Been meaning to get this one for ages. Boxed complete, as you'd expect. Excellent condition. Although a bit sticky there from where it peeled off on the labels, but that can be rectified. That's not an issue. So, yeah, I put it on for maybe 10-15 minutes. I'll do a gameplay for it in a few minutes, actually, just briefly. Love it. Really good. Ghostbusters. This one's still sealed. I've been wanting to get this for a while. Massive fan of the movie. I remember seeing the original movie in 1984. I was only a kid, but I distinctly remember going with a couple of my friends, Jamie and Stuart, two brothers, and their mother. So that was... it's really weird how you remember stuff like that. So yeah, I remember seeing that. I think it was 84, 83, 84. Anyway, in fact... Yeah, 84 says the movie trademark, 1984. What a good memory. Can't remember much else about 1984, but I remember watching that. So yeah, really looking forward to playing that, but not really expecting it to be any good. But we'll see. Next one, this game is one when it's probably, arguably, my biggest ever disappointment. The build-up to it, when it was going to come out, it looked fantastic, and I got it and I thought it was rubbish. The map editor is fantastic, if you can be bothered to put the time in. And it's Far Cry 2. I didn't really like the controls. Single-player game seemed alright, and it's something I'm looking forward to getting back into. Online was just dreadful. It was dreadful. It was one of them games where you've got to unload, like, over a clip it to someone to kill them, and it's unrealistic. Not that I know what it's like to go around shooting people, but it seems unrealistic. And I didn't really like it. I didn't like it at all. So 2 more to show you. First one. Now, actually, I saw... It just shows you how kind of influential YouTubers can be when they're showing pickups and stuff. And I don't know about you, but I love pickup videos. I love it. It really sometimes inspires me. Sometimes, even if I don't like a game, I like to see it. Remember I said COD 2 fan essentially kind of made me pick up the Sonic game. I wasn't really thinking about it until I saw this. And I wasn't really thinking about this game until I saw Pete, SNES-tastic's video. And it's 007 Quantum of Solace. I knew it was available, I knew it was out there, but I just thought it was one of them games that, you know, it was a movie tie-in, I thought it would be rubbish. But I watched his video and I thought it looked really good. And I love them kind of stealthy kind of games anyway. It looked very much like a Tom Clancy kind of Vegas game, which I like. So I watched his video and I thought it looked really good, and I made a note of picking it up. I wasn't going to pay stupid money for it, but this was less than $10. I think like $8 or something, so maybe 4 or 5 quid. You just cannot go wrong. And there you go. So looking forward to getting into that one. If you want to see any gameplay of it, I guess you should check out his video. I'm not going to do a link. Look for it. You'll find it. But he had it on the PS3. I've got it on the 360. So there we are. Now, last one. I like the original one of this. This is a sequel. It's been out maybe about a year, I think. Wanted to get it when it came out, but was very hesitant in spending kind of $50 on it. So now I've picked it up for about $8 a year later. So I'm delighted with it. I think mixed reviews. It kind of gets maybe a 7 on average out of 10. I'm looking forward to it. Call of Juarez, Bound in Blood. So looking forward to playing this one. Like I said, I love the original one. Thought it was really good. Now, whether this is really getting much attention now with the likes of, you know, Red Dead Redemption, debatable. I'm sure there's a hardcore base of fans who still play it. Taking it online, I probably will for a laugh just to see what it's like. But generally speaking, I'll just have this for single player. So there we are, guys. Not many games, just a few to the collection. I think I'm getting to the point where I'm probably going to have to do like some kind of pickups video, collection video for a 360, because I've got so many of them. So maybe to show you all that I've got. Same with the PS3 as well. And I'm getting to the stage as well where I'm starting to get some trades. So I might stick them on eBay, or if you're interested, I might do some trades on here. Anyway, guys, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to do some gameplay of them 360 games. Or maybe Street Fighter 4 anyway. And yeah, so that's about it. Thanks for watching. Adios, take care, see you later. Right then, guys, so we're at the menu screen, so let's have a quick game of Street Fighter 4, or a few quick games, quick rounds. You know, if I win, I win, if I lose, I lose. Just to basically show you what it's like if you aren't already aware. Which I'm sure pretty much everyone watching this is aware what Street Fighter is. Now, as I kind of mentioned in the video, And I'm sure I'll mention again, Street Fighter 2 is arguably my favourite game ever. You know, just the 2D beat 'em up I love anyway, but the nostalgia which comes with Street Fighter 2 and that early 90s thing in general, it's kind of my era, as it were. So when I always look back nostalgically with that late 80s, early 90s thing, you know. So here we are against El Fuerte, however you pronounce that. I think that was a Mexican flag. And look at all this. How cheesy is this? Especially the one coming up from the El Fuerte guy. It's super dynamic, cooking time. It's so ridiculous. And all this guy does, pretty much, he's so easy to beat because he just runs like that. And as you'll see again in a minute, he goes from one end of the screen and just runs across like some mad chicken. And it kind of looks like a chicken actually, got a head. But very easy to beat. And as you can see, all I'm basically doing at tactic, which is just not exactly the most skilled in the world, is just to run and just jump as he runs, and then try and do Hadoukens, you know, which is kind of like a left to right motion on the controller, and the punch button, and a bunch of dragon punches as well. Yeah, they're just easy to do. It's a simple but effective tactic, and you know, throw in the odd kick here and there. You know, usually you're going to get a victory, particularly on kind of the easy levels, or medium as this is. You know, if you start to try them tactics on the hard and expert or whatever levels, you're going to struggle. So as you can see there, that was easy. 2 wins, two rounds to nil, 2 perfects. That doesn't really happen, I'm not that good. It makes it look like I'm better than what I am on that. But yeah, I mean, again, cheesy lines there. And on to Chun-Li. Again, nostalgically, I like these kind of characters because it's from, you know, that kind of era of Street Fighter 2. Chun-Li, Blanka, Guile, Ryu, obviously. Ryu is my favourite character in the game. So, I don't know why. I always liked him. I always thought Ken was an idiot. Even though he's not real, but I just thought he was an idiot. Hardly ever Ken. And I don't know why that is. I don't know why I always wanted Ryu. I think he's probably the most popular one as well. I'm not sure. But again, this really annoyed me. Bloody spinning bird kick things, or the other thing where the foot comes flying out. That. I mean, she does about 20 times. And really, again, you just can't really get out of that. Or I can't anyway. So there you go. Just go in there with the punch, powerful punches, dragon punches. That really is a tactic.
Can you stand up after that?
But I mean, the backgrounds look fantastic. You know, it's a 2D, but like a modern 2D edge to it, so the graphics obviously improved big time. And I just love 2D fights. Always have done. You know, going back to obviously, I guess the days of the SNES, the Mega Drive, Genesis, whatever. I don't remember that happening when she did one of them fireballs, it kind of burning up and disappearing. I thought it always went to the end of the screen, but maybe not. But yeah, a few moves there, spinning bird kick. But again, just going in there, just trying to stupid bloody 1,000 feet move. But yeah, Hadoukens, going in for a few kicks, jumping around here and there, and then finishing off with a punch. It's just a tactic which always works. But yeah, and a cheesy line coming up probably. Your kicks are impressive. No matter how many times we fight, I remain.
This will fly at this location.
Yeah. Sea Viper, and this is cheesy as well. I mean, the whole thing is very cheesy. It's kind of very Japanesey, but it's cool. Yes. I like it.
Understood.
And I mean, the graphics look fantastic. Like I said, it is just essentially a 2D fighter, but I love it. It's very hectic, these kind of games. Not everyone's cup of tea, but for me, it's great. You know, in terms of taking it online and winning, you know, getting all the achievements for like 50 fights online and 100 wins, forget it. I'm not that good. It'll never happen. You know. And if I did ever do it, it would take a long time. Because generally speaking, the kind of people who play this sort of game are really hardcore. They know what they're doing. They know all the moves. I hardly know any. You know, I just play it for a laugh. That was a good little jump there. Anyway, guys, so rapidly coming towards the end of this. So yeah, got a capture card. Glad about that. So I can do more gameplays in the future. If you want to see any, never be afraid to let me know. And I'll do my best to do it. Thanks for watching. Take care. See you later.